everyone, welcome back. I hope you're well. Today is another favourites video, things that have been tickling my pickle, things that I've been really loving. So I recently did my monthly feelings, which to be honest I prefer doing them separately. I like being able to reflect on the month, talk about what's been going on, how I've been feeling, mental health, goals, etc. and then doing like product things separately, because I mean these are all things that either are new, that I've just started loving, or things that have been introduced to me, or kind of things that have sort of changed aspects of my life. Today's yeah, sort of a combination of favourite products, but also me talking about just generally becoming a little bit more conscious about the environment, and how like the products that I've been enjoying particularly this month have kind of putting me steps in the right direction. Okay, so first up, gotta be honest with you here, all right? So I was approached by this brand and I was a little bit unsure, if I'm honest, about this product. So, okay, yeah, backstory. So I was approached by this brand called Modibody that make period underwear. And at first I was a bit like, that sounds so gross, yuck. But I was intrigued. I was intrigued by this and I thought, I'm not gonna say no, I'm gonna look into it and I kinda wanna try it out first. I didn't wanna like rave about something that I hadn't even tried or looked into. So basically, I did some research, I went on their website, I went on their Facebook, and I saw real reviews. Like if you go on a Facebook page, you can get some real reviews, because Facebook is where everyone's savage. So I looked on the reviews and they were really, really positive and really good. And I was like, this is really interesting. And people were asking really specific questions, let's put it that way. And people were answering them. So I was like, okay, I'll give it a go, I'll try some out, and I'm on my period like tomorrow. So I tried them out and I've been trying them out, and I am completely, I'm not just saying this, but I am completely swayed by this. The reason why, for me personally, these stand out for me is because, okay, I'll let me show you. This is the underwear here. This is the underwear here, and they're just like normal pants. This has got a nice bit of lace on. I love a little bit of lace on my underwear. These are the high waist sensual bikini. The reason why I actually thought, you know what, sod it, I'll check it out. As I've said, I'm becoming a little bit more conscious about the environment and my footprint on the environment, and also products being created unnecessarily. So yes, sanitary towels, sanitary waste, they go straight into the landfill. It makes me feel super sad knowing that there is just waste going. Everyone has a period, everyone needs these products, and they're just going into the landfill, and I feel pretty bad about it because I'm like, that's just unnecessary waste. Then there's the whole notion of having biodegradable, which is so much better, which is amazing, but again, it's still like product that's being made to cater for something that's definitely gonna happen, unless you don't get periods, of course. Yeah, even though they biodegrade over time, you know, resources are still being used to make these products. As a woman that gets periods, it would be nice to be able to have something that's comfortable, that's kind of discreet and like freeing, that you know isn't basically really gonna have that much impact on the planet and for a prolonged time. So I really like the idea of this, and so yeah, I tried them out and they actually do work. I could vouch for that. So it is basically a pant with a bunch of different layers in the vaginal part, exactly like how a sanitary towel would work, but it's like hidden within, can you hear that? It's hidden within the layers of the material. So it's super absorbing. Honestly, you don't get any like moisture underneath, just being frank. It doesn't go through, there's no odor, just super mega absorbent. And you can get different absorbencies. So they come in a pack like this. Modern protective apparel for everybody. Sensual high-waist bikini, pee and period proof, light to moderate absorbency. I've got a mint colour as well. I've got a few blacks and one mint colour, which is quite nice. They do gym leggings, they do bikinis, they do different types and styles of underwear. And I'm a convert. I'm a convert, and I'm a quite happy ambassador now, quite happily represent this brand, and I'm actually really glad that they came to me and gave me the awareness, because 100% put my hands up, I am swayed. They're super flexible, you can move around in them, you don't feel like you've got loads of stuff down there, you know, and there's no rubbing, there's no like friction. You can just do your thing and just go about your day and not have to worry about it going everywhere. I kind of actually feel quite a little bit more like sexy in them. Like, you know when you've got a period, you feel all like bloated, you feel like achy and you're hating life, and then you've got like either a big old tampon in or a pad and you're just like a bit like, you don't really have to worry about that. You just feel good. And then the way that you wash them, okay, obviously, all you need to do is rinse them under the cold tap and then you just put them in a cold wash. What I'm planning on doing is at the end of just like rinsing them out in a sink and then putting them all in a cold wash together at the end of the week, basically. That's the plan. And then for next period, they'll be ready and they'll be ready to go. Big fan of those. As long as it kind of helps you use less sanitary waste, or if at all, then that's making a difference for the environment in my eyes. If you're using less, wasting less, then steps in the right direction. Next, another favorite of mine, which is heading in that same environmental friendly direction, which is my flannel. Now, I bought a pack of flannels. I bought a pack of flannels actually from Primark, I must admit. I bought about 3 packs, so I've got about 8 or 9 flannels. I use these now instead of these. I've ditched those. Okay, still have a packet left over, but I'm no longer using face wipes to take off my makeup. In fact, my new makeup removing routine is, I don't think I could change back. Like, I really enjoy washing my face. I'd like to thank Caroline Hirons, who has always been the anti-face wipe. And I must admit, before I was like, oh, whatever, like, they're easy, they're convenient, they'll take my makeup off. But really, Helen, don't be so stupid. Like, obviously, it's a lot of waste. You're thinking every time you get a wipe out, you put it in the bin, or some stupid people flush them down the toilet, blocking the drains, making all of that a whole nother stitch. But also, like, they don't actually really wash your face. They just move everything around. They look like you've got rid of the makeup. They might have got rid of like some makeup, but they don't really wash your face. So I'm a huge fan, okay, old school, getting a hot flannel. Oh, it feels so good. I really look forward to that part of the day. So what I do to wash my face is I get this. This is Sister & Co. Skin Food Cleansing Oil. So I put this all over my face and I rub it into my eyes so all my makeup goes everywhere. And then I use a damp flannel and I just wipe it. And then I get this thing, which is the Bare Minerals Pure Plush Gentle Deep Cleansing Foam, which is this one. I use these products together. So I use this one first to rub around my face, then I use the flannel, then I use this to actually cleanse, foam. Ooh, it's got loads of lovely ingredients. And sometimes if I'm feeling extra fruity, I'll use the little Foreo, little, promise that's not a sex toy. I use this to like really get in there sometimes, but my flannel, hot flannel, just get hot, wet. So I love my flannel and my new, just washing my face. Less nonsense going into the landfill. I know there's some areas in my life where I could improve on, like when I get a Starbucks, I need to start taking a reusable cup for like hot coffee and also cold coffee. I need to make sure I take a cup that's suitable for both. One thing that we're gonna start doing is when we go to the supermarket, we're gonna start buying packaged fruit and veg and start getting it loose. I know that Morrison's have banned plastic packaging for all their fruit and veg now, which is great. But you know, sometimes it's really hard to avoid, like when you're ordering things online, there's loads of packaging. There's like chicken and food, some foods in the supermarket, still like obviously meat and cheeses, they're still wrapped in lots of plastic. Baby steps. The way I think about it is if you have a choice, make the right choice. Next up, this is kind of another environmental friendly thing, it all ties in. My t-shirt! So I bought a couple of vintage t-shirts from Download Festival, and this one here, which has got, we've got some eagles, we've got this massive eagle in the sky, we've got this eagle, I got a howling old wolf and a bear down here, and I got it from a vintage shop at Download Festival, along with a Pirates of the, I've got to show you this, along with this, which is a Pirates of the Caribbean vintage t-shirt from Disney World. Look at that! I'm kind of on the fence with vintage shops. I feel like for me, vintage shops are the places that you go in for a browse, and if you see something that you think, whoa, that is so cool, then you buy it. I think vintage shops are hard for shopping when there's something specific that you want. And my problem with vintage shops, I think that when vintage shops started to get really trendy, I think that they just inflated the prices. I do find some vintage shops like insultingly expensive. Okay, next, this rain mac that I got from Topshop. I wore it for the 5 days I was at Download. I don't even know why I bothered taking any other clothes and any other shoes, because I was just wearing wellies and this coat. But if it's still in stock, definitely get it, because it was so good and actually quite stylish. If not, I'll find something similar and put the link in the description for you. But it is this rain mac in this leopard print with like toggle bits here so you can tighten the hood, zip up, button up with big pockets. It had a belt, but in my drunk state I ripped it off. It's covered in mud still from Download, but it was so great. I really like it. It almost looks like a tortoise shell. I think someone said to me, is that tortoise shell? I said no, it's leopard print. Really like this. Again, on the environmental front, don't get bloody disposable ponchos, just get a decent rain mac that you feel cool and stylish in, or if not, get one of them rain macs that fold into a pocket. They're great. Danny has one of those. It like folds into this tiny little bag and she can put it in her pocket. If not, get something like this, because it's really great. Yeah, baby, that poncho, that coat, we're best friends, aren't we? Well, you don't really like me that much because I got you really muddy and I ripped you. I've adulted really hard, and I bought a new cordless Hoover. My Dyson was rubbish. It kept breaking. I didn't like it. We just fell out. So I thought, you know what, screw you, I'm gonna get a new one. So I got a Shark, and it is great. It has lights on the front of it, it's cordless, it's got a bunch of attachments. It's very powerful. It's very easy to charge. It charges very quickly and you get a lot of runtime out of it. I love my new Hoover. Mark actually said to put it in my favourites video, so I did, because he knows how much I love my Hoover. My garden is looking absolutely banging now. I mean, the grass is a good cut and I need to sort the borders out, but the plants I planted at Easter time, which were all very tiny, I planted them and it looked so anticlimactic. It was just like, I spent all this time planting all these plants and you can barely see them, but now they have grown into massive beasts and I am loving it. I want to plant some more lavender though. I want to get some big slate rocks, like plum slate rocks, to put in the beds as well, make it look a bit rockery. And then I need to sort the lawn out. But I'm loving the garden, and I go out one of my favourite things to do is go out every day and just check how everyone's getting along. Just check up on everyone. Are you doing alright? Growing alright? Do you need some more water? I'll give you some more water. That weed is annoying you, innit? I'll pull it out. Oh my god. My buddies at Urban Decay, they brought out a new setting spray. It is the Urban Decay All-Nighter Summer Solstice, but it's got a scent, like a summery. That is so summery, that smell. This has always been a favourite product of mine because, well, it helps make your makeup last all day. It stops my makeup from caking and separating and going all gnarly. So I love it. And also, because I went to an event with Helen Decay, it was a very good party, it was a bit gnarly, it was a bit wild, I must admit. I got this, but also, I don't know if this is out yet, but I'm going to show you anyway. It might be, I think they're out. Okay, these are sick. These are the heavy metal Urban Decay, or they're like glitter gels. But what I like about these is they are like a powdery gel. These come out still really glittery. They're quite, it's almost like the texture is almost like, I don't know, like, what's the texture like? Oh, you know when you have a lip scrub? Like when you have a lip scrub that come like from Lush, that come in those like sugary things, but like that kind of that kind of consistency, but without the scrubbing, like without it like wanting to like take off your skin. That's quite a nice one, that blue. But it looks really good on your face. I've been using it on my eyes for creating a super highlight. This is the time that I would use a face wipe. I've got a few different colours. That's the Party Monster. I've got a few more. And then lastly, my new makeup routine, which I'm not wearing actually right now, is the super light dewy makeup look. And like in this photo here, da-ding, You can see that it's very light, dewy, and my 2 hero products for that is, well, 3 actually, being the setting spray, but I've already talked about that. It Cosmetics CC, I get it in Fair, and then I'm really loving the Glossier Play Night Shine Highlighter Concentrate. It's very like, woo, but once it's sort of been patted in and blended, it does look really natural. You don't have like, you know how some highlighter is so intense, it just looks like a band of highlighter, and that can look a bit. This goes on and just sort of sinks into your skin and is so nice. These 2 here, absolutely love them. Oh no, there's one more product. Last product being homeware. I went to the range and I bought this for my bathroom. I like to bath in the dark with like 1 candle lit. I have the windows closed so it steams up, but then I bought this and it adds a little bit more light and ambiance. It's magic. It's only about £7. It's got a little bit of wood, little wood rope, so ooh, it's magical. It looks something like from the BFG, doesn't it? Like the dreams. But this makes my bath time even more magic and like, I love it. Thanks, the range. So yeah, everyone, that was my favourite things of the month. Definitely check out Modibody, and thank you so much for asking to partner with me. Very grateful. Thank you for inventing a really great product. If you've got any questions, put them in the comment section and I will try my best to get back to all of you. Hope you enjoyed this. I shall catch you soon. Farewell.